Hi guys, it's about 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central. I'm Stephen Boyle. Alright, so here's what's going on across the country. Well, the main highlight is the nasty dryness that's going on across the Four Corners region. We also have some air quality alerts going into portions of Oklahoma, the Dallas area in Texas, also Indiana, Tennessee, and in a couple areas of Alabama as well. High wind watch out into portions of South Dakota. You have a couple of flood issues into portions of South Carolina, and then also a severe weather statement into southern Florida. Also flooding issues into parts of Washington State as well, and there could even be some wind advisories scattered about in the central portions of the country as well. Taking a check on the radar imagery, there's not a ton going on, but there is some stuff going on. Let's start off in the into the plain states here. This is our next system that is going to be causing some issues here. Really from Minnesota down through Nebraska. It's looking like there could be some pretty intense thunderstorms that kind of form later on in the week. Or, excuse me, the weekend, particularly tomorrow. And then taking a check on the southeast. Nasty thunderstorms today, particularly down in southern Florida. That's why there's a severe weather statement. Also some thunderstorms that have been popping up on the Georgia coast. And then some rain that's exiting the coast, or that's kind of actually lingering around the coast of North Carolina today. There's also some thunderstorms up into northern Georgia, portions of Tennessee, northern Alabama, portions of Mississippi are also seeing some thunderstorms today. You know, it's kind of, we're getting into that time of year again where you just see these normal, regular afternoon thunderstorms. So yeah, and checking out the west here, this is really the system that we're watching. This will really spawn some issues or spack some issues out into the central portions of the country. But for right now, we have some thunderstorms into portions of Wyoming, Nebraska, extreme, really on the border of Wyoming and Nebraska, there's some thunderstorms. Little lone thunderstorm back out into southern portions of Wyoming. Also a few thunderstorms popping up into Utah as well. Rain pretty steady in northwestern Wyoming, and also some pop-up rains into Montana as well. So that's what's going on. This is going to move eastward. It's going to tap in with that Gulf of Mexico moisture, and there will be some thunderstorms that develop into particularly the north central plain states. And you'll see that with the models here. This is the NAM. There's that rain off the coast of North Carolina. There's those thunderstorms down in Georgia and South Carolina, and then there's those thunderstorms into southern Florida. Those will continue to go through the afternoon and evening. There could be some thunderstorms or some intense weather that forms in North Dakota later on, but it wouldn't be until tomorrow where we really see some incredible thunderstorms that form in the north central plain states. There could be some additional thunderstorms or rain or whatnot on the outer banks of North Carolina. However, in the meantime, it's a fabulous, marvelous day in the Northeast in New England, and there's some rain and thunderstorms into central Florida. Yeah, Texas all the way through Illinois, not looking too bad. The Northwest is not looking too bad either. We continue to find that these thunderstorms will go right through tomorrow, and they will continue on into Sunday, and it could be even worse on Sunday with these thunderstorms. Really intense, it looks like, into northern Minnesota. However, they will continue to go down right through South Dakota and Nebraska. And there could even be some specks of thunderstorms going into Iowa, and also some thunderstorms potentially in Kansas and Oklahoma. In the meantime, there's going to be a little bit of an area of low pressure that forms off of the southeastern coast. There could be some rain along the immediate coast of North Carolina or South Carolina, and then more pop-up thunderstorms, regular summertime stuff, as we all know. Scattered showers and thunderstorms in Florida. Warm, humid, temperatures into the 80s. Your normal summer-like weather in Florida. And then, of course, as time continues, this front moves eastward. And there's also this low stats moving it onshore. There's also a little bit of a pulse of energy. You could maybe call it a low. That's going to be actually headed towards the Northeast and New England, giving them some showers on Monday night and Tuesday. So here's those showers that I was talking about. Here's that front. It's going to continue to move east, and it may give New England and the Northeast some rain or thunderstorms even by the middle part of next week. We'll jump right to the GFS here. So there's that little pulse of energy. There's that front, and really the areas that have some the day that is really sticking out right now is Wednesday. There could be some pretty intense thunderstorms that form yet again into New Hampshire, Vermont, northern New York, and western Massachusetts. Really the same areas that got hit last week with the actually the other day with the thunderstorms. Again, look at this intense low. There's going to be a possibility that there's a little bit of a tropical disturbance that forms down towards the Caribbean next Thursday. We'll watch out for that. There could be something that forms down there. But in the meantime, it's going to be a really warm Memorial Day weekend. Absolutely warm. It's going to be really nice out there. Temperatures will be into the 80s and 90s in the east. In the meantime, it looks a little unsettled in thunderstorms or rain towards the north. However, what's going to happen is this front or cooler air is going to start sagging its way southward. And by Monday or Tuesday, there could be a threat of some thunderstorms or rain into New England, as of course the cooler air will be coming in. So we'll have to watch out for that, and there could be some also by the end of the period. There could be some rain or even thunderstorms or even a tropical disturbance that forms in the Gulf of Mexico. We'll have to watch out for that. Again, rain scattered about the country from various low pressure systems and fronts that will be coming through. So we'll have to see how that happens. There could even be some really intense bursts at times. We'll have to see. When you get out this far, it's really you're really uncertain. We're around the 17-day mark now, so it's sort of very intense, but pretty far out. So you're really not that certain. But I can pretty much be safe to say that if you live in the east, sounds like Memorial Day weekend will be a great weekend to open up the pools and and to have picnics and whatever. It's going to be a great weekend. Temperatures again into the upper 80s. Sounds like a nice summer weekend. This upcoming weekend, though, it's going to be really nice. It's going to be one of your typical spring weekends. It's going to be comfortable. Temperatures into the 70s, lower 80s, maybe as high as the mid 80s, but still really nice, very comfortable, and definitely spring-like out there. So get out there and enjoy it. Unless you're in one of the regions that could see a thunderstorm, that's particularly in the central portions of the country, the western portions, and also the southeastern portions, including Georgia and Florida and Alabama and areas like these. So watch out for that. Other than that, it's looking pretty nice across the country. Not really active, not a lot of severe weather, at least at this point. So that's what's going on. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday. I'll be back tomorrow with another forecast. Take care, everyone.